guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well wherever you are. Today in Newcastle it's super gloomy, it's a bit windy. I think autumn is setting in. I don't know about you guys, but I think it might be setting in. Today's video is going to be a try on of the Lush Makeup. I've got here, burning away, the new Lush candle from the subscription box. I have actually already recorded this video twice. First time I was poorly, second time I had different hair and it wasn't going to be up in time for the kitchen subscription box, so I thought I would re-record it, do a different look, but still give you my first impressions and review and things like that. I mean, I've tried them a few times, I've worn it to work and stuff like that, and I really enjoy it. Spoiler alert. But I thought I'd tell you and show you what they're like. The only thing I don't have is the Emotional Brilliant Setting Powder and the skin tints. I just forgot to pick them up, but I do have some of the eyeliners, some of the lipsticks, slapsticks and things like that. So I thought I would do a full face to show you what the product's like if you want to try the makeup and stuff like that. So let's jump in for the base. The Lush naked makeup, such as the slapsticks, the trick sticks, and the glow sticks, they come in these little slidey drawers, which is lovely, and they all have the ingredients on the back. I'm going to put the prices here. I think this is £17, but this is what it looks like. This is, you can see I've used it quite a bit already, but this is the foundation. It's called, like I say, Slapstick. And it is dipped in wax and it tells you the shade name on the front. You see, you use it all the way down. You can unwrap the wax a bit like a baby bell and then you can get every last drop of it, and it's pretty much zero waste packaging free makeup because the cardboard box are compostable / recyclable, or you could even reuse them because they're quite nice little boxes and handy to have. Now, with them being made from oils and butters, I would keep them somewhere cool if you live in a hot country. Don't put them next to your radiator. They are packaging free. They might melt. However, let's talk about what's actually inside of them. So for the Slapstick, you have extra virgin coconut oil, titanium dioxide, candelilla wax, glycerin, organic jojoba oil, silica, sunflower wax, oak kernel oil, orange peel wax, rose wax, argan oil. And then you've got the PVP, which I've talked about in other videos, which helps adhere the product to the skin. And then you've got like the colours and things like that that make up the pigment. These slapsticks are fantastic for dry skin and combo skin. If you are on a little bit of the oilier side, I definitely recommend setting your face throughout the day, and definitely after you've done it, maybe do a little bit of baking just to lock it in place because they are very moisturising. These are a light to medium coverage. They're not full coverage. It's like your skin but better, and you can apply them with your fingers, a brush or a sponge. If you want a sheer look, use a sponge. It really does kind of just take away any excess that maybe you might not want if you're wanting just like your skin but better. But literally all you do is you just apply it to your face like this. Now this is the shade 5N and they come in 40 shades with 3 undertones, which would be cool, neutral and warm. I am aware that this is a little bit light, but I will warm it up. They don't really have these in the main shops. They have them in the big flagship shops like Liverpool, Oxford Street, Birmingham. So the pictures that they use on the websites are pretty accurate to what you're gonna get. I would maybe pick what you think is your shade and then maybe go up one, try them, and then you can always return the one that isn't right for you in store if it looks a little bit too light or a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna use a brush just to pat that in, or buff it in should I say. They blend really well and it doesn't feel too heavy on the skin. And do they have a smell? Just a very natural scent. I'm just going to get it on my eyes as well. Just a very natural scent. Nothing powering, just kind of like what the product ingredients would smell like, I assume. Like no actual fragrance in there that I can smell. And again, with this, you can spot touch, you can top up. So on this side it looks much more covered, and yes, it does look, I'm going to be honest, yes, it looks quite drastically white. When I swatched these a few years ago, the 5N was perfect. Now I do have a little bit of a ghost tan. I do find that maybe in the winter months it might be a little bit closer to my shade, but I've used it so much now I'm not going to return it. And I can always warm it up with some bronzer, which is definitely what I'm going to do. I'll put some more on my chin. This is just with a crown brush. They do makeup brushes. They're vegan and cruelty free. They're handmade. They use vegan glue and cellulose for the handles, and they're fantastic. I have two, which I will use in the video as well. Now, yes, I know, I am super white, but it's all right. I will add some depth and some colour to the skin with the contour stick. So that is the base there. It's nice and moist, like kind of glowy, moisturising sort of feeling. I do have some NYX setting powder, which I will pop on after I've done the contouring. So now I'm going to go in with the Trick Stick. This is in 17N. This is quite warm, as you'll see. I think I could have went deeper to do the contouring, slash maybe get a cooler toned one. But again, pop that on there, and it has the undertones. I think there's only 12 of the contour sticks of the Trick Sticks. I'm just gonna pop a little bit down there, get rid of my chins there, and pop a little bit on my nose. I don't really do contour on the nose so much, purely because I'm not very good at it. And again, you can just build this up. You know, if you need a little bit more, if you want to be a bit more precise, you can absolutely just add some more. It's not a problem. And what I'll do is I'll add some blusher to that. My face. Can I just point out, in real life, it doesn't look this kind of strong white. It definitely looks more natural, and they do oxidize a tiny bit, not loads, so it will become more my shade the longer I'm wearing it. I've got loads of baby hairs going everywhere. My new hair is getting in the way. Add a little bit more on my nose, get that bronzy look. There we go. So this is definitely, if you like glowy skin, you're definitely going to get glowy skin from this. Next, we're going to add some blush. Now, Lush don't do separate blushes, but I'm going to use a lipstick, one of the lipsticks. The lipsticks can double up as blushes, and I'm going to show you 3 different lipsticks, and I'll show you what 3 of them look that they sell in the shop. So we've got Los Angeles. I'm going to pronounce some of these maybe a little bit wrong because they're names of countries or cities, sorry. So we've got Kinshasa. Because sometimes you've got to say it a little bit differently. And then that's a lovely deep kind of, like, it's a deep red. It's like, almost like a brick red, like a terracotta-y red. And then we've got Betadine. This is one of my favourite ones, and that's that one there. And again, if you didn't know, the naked lipsticks come wrapped in wax, and then you can pop them into one of the vintage holders, or you could use, like what I've got here, an old lipstick container. So again, if you're trying to reduce your waste, or if you had like a beautiful lipstick container, because I know obviously like places like Charlotte Tilbury and things like that, they do those gorgeous limited edition style packaging, and you didn't want to chuck it away, you can put in a Lush lipstick to save that from obviously going into landfills and things like that. I'm going to go with, I might try a little bit of the Kinshasa, and what I'll do is I'll just take a tiny bit off this brush. I'm just going to take off my hand. Actually, I'm going to mix the two together, the Betadine and the Kinshasa, and buff that in. And again, trust the process. Yes, it looks extreme, but once it blends out, it looks really nice in person. It looks so extreme on camera. Think you've done too much, just go over with that. But that's that side, that's that side. I like a lot of blush, so don't worry. And then again, I'm going to take some more from this side. Do you know what I forgot to do as well? I forgot to give you the ingredients for the trick sticks. So in the trick stick, you have extra virgin coconut oil, titanium dioxide, candelilla wax, glycerin, jojoba oil, organic shea butter, sunflower wax, oat kernel oil, orange peel wax, petitgrain wax, cedarwood oil, geranium oil, lavender oil, neroli oil, bergamot oil, lavender absolute, Sicilian lemon oil, almond oil, fair trade organic aloe vera powder, and talc, along with the PVP. Even though it's already got all those beautiful flower oils in there, I can't really smell a particular scent in there that would be overpowering for anyone who's sensitive to fragrance. Right, I'm going to pop that in there, turn it around, get that in there. Okay, next we have the glow stick. This is in the shade Linnet, and it comes like this. So you've got extra virgin coconut oil, candelilla wax, glycerin, organic jojoba oil, synthetic that's just a sparkle essentially, titanium dioxide, sunflower wax, oat kernel oil, orange peel wax, silica, rose wax, argan oil, and then the PVP again. So I'm just going to pop some on my cheek. I'm actually warm it up first. And this is like a lovely like champagne colour. So I'm just going to pop that on there. I'm going to blend it out, don't worry. I'll pop a little bit on my nose, a little bit here as well. And then we'll get a little tiny brush. Oh, well, this is a cute little, do I want this one? Yeah. And again, it gives you like that lovely like glow from within. Can you see? It's starting to look good now. The colour's starting to adjust with my skin, which is always a good thing. I'm going to get some of the NYX setting powder. You can use Emotional Brilliance as well. I'm just going to set that on here. Because even though I am a little bit drier, I do get a little bit of transfer if I don't set my foundations. And I find that this powder is very nice to set, even though the brushes that I'm using is far too big for this. Just going to set the lids so there's no creasing. And now we're going to do some liner. So where are my liner brushes at? I've actually just used this brush the other day for an eye look. So this is Wing It eyeliner brush. It's got it's lovely and brown when you get it and nice and clean, not like mine. But it's got a lovely long tapered edge. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first seen this, I was a little bit apprehensive, thinking, oh God, I'm never gonna be able to use these. It's too intimidating. But I would honestly give it a go because you can get a really sharp, crisp line with that. And I also have, if I can again find it, why am I so messy? Okay, so I have the Get In There brush. Again, I have used it so it just has some eyeliner on it. So I've given it a little clean. It needs a good bath, this one. And this one's a lovely little stubby bullet point brush. So if you are thinking that maybe the Wing It liner brush is a little bit too advanced for you, you can always use that one for getting in, literally as the name says, into there. And like I was saying before, they're vegan, they're cruelty free, they're handmade, they use vegan glue, and they're fab. So I'm going to use two eyeliners today. I'm going to use Jujubee, which has been renamed to Courage, and Olga, which has been renamed to Independent. So Independent is a black eyeliner. I'm just going to use the end of this brush. I'm just going to pop some on the back of my hand. I like to pop on the eyeliner at the back of my hand just so it can warm up. It has a bit more fluidity, is that a word, to it. And then I'm going to do the wing part of my eyeliner first. So I thought I would do like an ombre. So I thought I would do a black wing to a green inner corner. And this, again, because I like to work on the back of my hand, you can get a really crisp, sharp edge. So let's do it. Look at that wing. Best wing I've done in ages. Okay, now we're going to do the green. So this is Jujube, aka Courage in the shop. That's it there. It's a lovely forest green. And I'm going to use the Get In There liner to literally get in there. And I'm going to take some out on the back of my hand, like this. And then literally pop it on. Now with Courage, you do need to build it a tiny bit to get the full opacity. I think if you were putting this over like a dark eyeshadow, it would pop pretty much instantly. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to go over the top of it with some more. And I'm going to do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done both eyes. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some mascara. And the mascara I'm going to be using is the Lush Lashes mascara. Oh my god, I'm covered in eyeliner. I wiped the back of my hand and now I'm absolutely covered. But I'm going to use the Lush Lashes mascara. I think this is going to be, because I've got two, I think I'm going to then put this in my empties because I've used this for quite a while now, and obviously you don't want to be holding on to mascaras for more than really 3 or 4 months because they do obviously hold on to things. So you want them nice and fresh so that you can get the best out of your look. Okay, so this mascara is unreal, absolutely unreal. It's 15.50 and it's one of the best mascaras I've used in months and months and months. It's thickening, it's lengthening, it's just mint. It's just a mint mascara. It doesn't help though when you go and smack the top of your lid though. Brilliant. And I have got a full in-depth review of the mascara as well. So if you want to see what it's like, then I would definitely go. I'll leave it down below so you can have a little look. But I absolutely love it. Yeah, this one's getting a little bit dry. Not the end of the world. So there's one, and we'll do the other one. Okay, that is that done. So now, there's my lashes. So long and lovely. You can even see them peeking above the eyeliner. But that's them there. This is definitely drying out. I did an ASMR video and I was really pumping this on so that you could hear all the sounds. So that is why that one is definitely going to go in the grave, into the empties video, and I've got a fresh one here. So old, new. And that one, it feels a lot heavier as well because obviously I've used that one so much. So now lipsticks. I think I'm just gonna go with, do you know what it is? Should I go for a red? Should I go for a Los Angeles? Black wing liner. Yeah, bold red lip. Let's go for it. Yeah, I think that's right. They do have a cool lipstick brush that you can then, it doubles up like with a container, so then you could take your lipstick, I'll just do this as an example with a paintbrush. You can then load your lipstick brush and then you can put the cap on, so then if you're just going out for the evening, you don't have to take out the lipstick with you. You can just use the brush and it's all nice and neat and tidy. Great for at weddings and things like that. And I think for a nice, it's a nice red. It's a lovely, lovely red. Very flattering. And then I'm just gonna sort my fringe out and my hair out. And then that's me done. That's the final look. What do you think? Do you like it? And all this, bar the face powder, is all Lush Makeup, cruelty free, handmade, natural, pretty much zero waste or low waste. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. If you've tried any of the products, if you like what I've done, are you surprised how not ghost-like I am by the end of the video? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a little thumbs up, and if you really liked it, you can subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. I've got lots of unboxings coming up. I've got a couple of mystery boxes. I've got a couple subscription boxes. We've got Halloween launching. What else we got? We've got Christmas launching. So lots of stuff this month. So keep your eyes peeled, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!